Hi everybody, I'm back. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel. And to everybody in my YouTube family already, so glad to be here with you again today. Okay, I am so excited. Today I'm going to be making a beef and barley vegetable soup. Okay, what I have for this recipe is I have 3/4 pounds of stew meat because there is only 2 of us, so this will be enough for a meal tonight, and well, it'll be enough for 2 meals. I'm still meal prepping for my surgery later today. Okay, so what you'll need for this recipe is, generally speaking, you'll need 1 pound of stew meat. This stew meat has been cleaned and washed with salt and cold water. Okay, then I have 5 stalks of celery diced. I have 1 large purple onion, red onion, and 1 large brown onion chopped. I have about 10 cloves of garlic minced. I have organic parsley, organic celery salt, regular garlic powder, organic Healthy Heart seasoning, organic onion granules. I switched to the onion granules to see if that will stop, because I was using powdered onion, but it kept just clumping up like hard as a rock. Then just a dash of Lawry seasoned salt, some Himalayan pink salt, black pepper, and garlic blend. It also has bell peppers and a few other things. It imparts a wonderful flavoring. And then this is my barley. Okay, everybody, so then later, after I get my stock going, these are the vegetables that I'm using today. I've got some deluxe stir fry, which contains broccoli, green beans, carrots, baby corn cobs, water chestnuts, and red bell peppers. And then I have a sugar snap pea stir fry that has sugar snap peas, broccoli, green beans, yellow squash, red peppers, carrots, yellow peppers, and water chestnuts. I will be using about half a bag of each of those for this pot of soup. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil into the bottom of my pan. This is extra virgin olive oil. Go ahead and roll that around. Okay, and then the first thing that we're going to want to do is come in and season our meat. So I'm coming in with some celery seed. And you're going to want to season this meat really well, because it's going to be the base for your broth. So you really want to get it seasoned up well. Okay, the next thing is garlic powder. And I'm going to go back in with just a little more celery seed, because I just don't think I got quite enough. I want my broth to have a good, rich flavor. Next will be Healthy Heart seasoning. Excuse the noise. It has clumped up a bit. Okay, here it comes. Some Healthy Heart seasoning blend. There's no salt in anything that I have added thus far. Okay, then we have some onion granules. Like I said, I've gone to these because my onion powder was clumping and it didn't seem to matter what I did, it was still clumping. Now I'm going to come in with a little bit of Lawry seasoning salt. Now, this is the first ingredient that does have salt, so I'm going to use that sparingly. Okay, now I'm coming in with the pink Himalayan black pepper and garlic blend. It does have other seasonings in it besides just the salt, pepper, and garlic. It's got some bell peppers in it, but I don't want to get too carried away with that because it does have salt in it. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, now I've got this oil in my pan. Make sure I get the whole bottom covered, and I'm just going to want to go ahead and turn this on to high, just under high, above medium but not right at high. And I'm going to go ahead and let this oil come to a boil. Okay, it is early morning here, and I am having surgery today, so I'm just trying to get this last meal prep done and share the entire tutorial with you guys today. Once again, like I said, I am really excited to be here with you today. Fall is in the air is crisp and cool, and it just seems like good old-fashioned homemade soup weather to me. Okay, I'm going to let my oil come up to temperature and I will be right back. Okay everybody, I'm back. I've gone ahead and let my meat sit on the counter to absorb the spices and to let it come to room temperature. I added some extra virgin olive oil and about 2-3 tablespoons of butter to my pot. So the next step is we are going to sear the meat. That way it'll hold all the juices inside of it. We'll get a nice sear on the outside, a golden brown sear. And then just before that's done, I will add in my 1 purple onion, my 4 or 5 stalks of celery, and about 10 cloves of minced garlic. And then as soon as that is sauteed, I'll be adding 2 or 3 quarts of water and my barley. Okay everybody, as soon as my oil gets to temperature, it looks like it is ready. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop that meat in there and I will be right back. Okay everybody, I'm back. My meat is nicely seared. I'm so excited to be here with you today. Okay, so I'm going to drop in now. I have 1 brown onion and 1 purple onion. And I am going to add that into the pot. And I have 4 or 5 stalks of celery roughly chopped. And I'm putting in the pot. And then about 10 cloves of minced garlic. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, I've got all the veggies in the pot, and you just want to cook those about 2-3 minutes until they get slightly soft and translucent. You can see the onions, they're like no longer white, they're not clear, but they're translucent. That is what translucent is. It's not clear, but they're not white anymore. You just want them to be soft and translucent. Okay, so I've got my water right here. I'm going to go ahead and add 1 quart to start with. And I'll give that a quick stir. Now I always make my broth from scratch, so I start it early in the day and I just let it go ahead and simmer for several hours, low and slow. Low and slow is my motto, guys. Just saying. Like, have some patience. Move slow, make sure you have all your ingredients together before you start your cook. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add in at least another 1/2 quart of water. You don't want to add in too much water because when you add in your frozen vegetables, some of the juices will come out of that and it'll also make it more juicy, soupier. So you want to be sure that at this point you don't add in too much water. You can always add in more water as we go along. Okay, I'm going to let this come up to a boil and I'm going to give this broth a quick taste test when I come back on camera, and once it's up to a boil I will put in my barley. Okay everybody, be right back. Okay everybody, I'm back and this is starting to simmer, but it is not where I want it yet. I did taste it and it needs just a little more of something. So I added in some pink Himalayan salt, just a little bit. And then I forgot that I had not put in any crushed peppercorns. So I also went ahead and put in some fresh cracked rainbow peppercorns. And now I am going to add just a little bit of beef bouillon, just to kind of pop up that flavor a little bit. I'm trying to be very sparing on my meat. So you can use a little less meat and add some beef broth to it or some beef bouillon, and that'll bump it up. It'll bump up that beefy flavor. Okay, everybody, I'm going to let this come to a full rolling boil, which it is just about at, actually. So I just think I'm going to just keep on it right here. I've got my barley right here. I'm adding a full cup of barley. So I think I'm absolutely at this point going to use my second half quart of water. So now I've added in 2 full quarts of water to my meat, onions, and celery. Now I'm just going to let this go ahead, come back to a boil, and then I will put in my barley, and then I will turn it down and let that cook for at least a good hour with the barley. Now, you always need a little bit of extra liquid when you're putting in a grain, say like barley, because the barley is like rice or pasta. It absorbs some of the liquid and gets larger. So you want to make sure that you do have enough liquid in your pot so that your barley can be sure and have enough to absorb and still give you a nice soup base. Okay, everybody, I'm going to go ahead on in with the barley. I absolutely adore beef and barley soup with vegetables. So I have several different beef and vegetable soups that I make. I make a beef and barley vegetable soup. I make just a veggie and beef soup. It has way more vegetables and only a little bit of meat. And then I make a beef stew. So there's really all kinds of different variations that use very similar ingredients. Okay, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and turn this down to a medium-low. Low on my stove is medium-low on most other stoves. So you always have to be careful to work with the stove that you have and to check it and make sure that everything's cooking at the temperature you want. Okay, I am really so excited to be back here again with you today and sharing this great beef and barley vegetable soup recipe. Fall is coming on and I am in the mood for soup. And this is just another quick meal prep that I'm doing. I'm going to be having my eye surgery very soon. So this is just another quick and easy, nice and pleasy heat and eat meal. Okay, everybody, I'll be back in about an hour to check on our barley. Be right back. Okay, everybody, it is time to take a check on our soup and see how the barley is coming along. Oh, that sauce, that juice looks rich and lovely. And those barley, yep, they are cooking. Alrighty. I would say probably in about 15 more minutes I will put in my potatoes. I've got some regular everyday Irish potatoes and just a few baby Yukon Gold and red potatoes. I decided to go ahead and use these up before they go bad. I do not like throwing food away, period. Like, it's just, it goes against everything in my nature to throw good food away. Okay, everybody, I'm so excited that you're here with me today. I'm so excited to be able to bring you this awesome recipe. Super simple, super quick, and easy. And so I will be serving this up tonight with some hot dinner rolls. Okay, everybody, I'll be back in about 15 minutes and we'll put in our potatoes, and then about another 15 minutes and we'll be putting in our veggies and finishing off the soup. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching, and I will be right back. Okay, be right back. Okay, everybody, this has been simmering now for about 30 more minutes. Get that lid on there. Give it a good stir. So you can see my broth is thick and it's rich. My barley is well cooked. So now it is time to go ahead and take my little baby red and Yukon Gold potatoes and my regular Irish potatoes and go ahead and dump those into the soup pot. I want to let those have a chance to start cooking, for at least like 10 minutes before I add in the vegetables. So I'm going to let this come back up to a boil and cook for about 10-15 minutes, and then I will be back to add in our vegetables. Oh, that looks so good. I wish there was smell-o-vision. If you guys could smell this, your mouths would absolutely be watering because it smells so good. Like so good, and it looks so good. I just can't wait to eat this. My stomach is growling and saying, "Oh yeah, mama, let's have some." Alright guys, I will be back in about 10-15 minutes to add our vegetables into our beef and barley vegetable soup. Be right back. Okay everybody, I'm back. And my potatoes have been cooking for about 12 minutes. So I think that it is time to give this a good stir. You want to make sure that nothing's sticking in the bottom. And I think at this point, so far, I have added a full 3 quarts of water, and then I added an extra half a quart. And I'm going to go ahead and dump this last half quart in. So that makes a grand total now of 4 quarts of water. Okay. The soup is cooking along really nicely. Alrighty, as soon as this gets back up to a boil, I will be putting in the vegetables, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and it is time to add our vegetables. The soup is coming along very, very nicely. I'm going to give it a quick stir. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. And it smells absolutely heavenly, guys. Just saying. I so wish there was smell-o-vision. Okay, gonna add in a half a bag of these, which are the sugar snap pea variety. I don't use them for stir fry, I use them for my soups. So they contain sugar snap peas, broccoli, green beans, yellow squash, red peppers, carrots, yellow peppers, and water chestnuts. And then I'm also going to add in half a bag of these, which is broccoli, Italian green beans, carrots, baby corn cobs, water chestnuts, and red peppers. So I'm going to go ahead and dump a half a bag of each into my soup. And that should be plenty. Give it a good stir. Look at those beautiful vegetables, guys. Oh my goodness, this is such a good recipe. I use this recipe all the time. I make this regularly in the wintertime. Look at those beautiful colors. All the vitamins and minerals and just rich, wonderful beef stock in there. Okay, everybody, I'm going to let this finish cooking, and I will be back in about 15 minutes, and we will serve this up and have a quick taste. Okay, everybody, I hope you like this recipe. I'm telling you, this soup is absolutely marvelous. It's an amazing soup recipe. Okay, everybody, I will be right back. Okay, everybody, it is the time of truth. As usual, I have topped off my food with some cracked Himalayan pink salt and some fresh cracked rainbow peppercorns. And I have a nice biscuit here to go with it. So I'm just going to dip that first into the juice. A little bit hot still. That is scrumptious. Sorry, I had to swallow. Okay, I gotta go in for one more dip with my biscuit into the juice and the gravy. Nice, rich gravy. Oh my goodness, that is insanely good. As you can see, all the beautiful vegetables, the beef going all throughout. It's pretty much shredded all up by now. And lots of beautiful, beautiful barley. Okay, guys. Look, that's dripping. Now I'm going in. That is amazingly delicious and just bursting with flavor. For me, a nice warm soup just, it warms the belly and warms the soul. Okay. Okay, I'm going in. That is really, really good. Oh, I think I'm going to pick that up with a spoon. One more bite, guys. Beautiful vegetables. Beautiful, rich, wonderful broth. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and hit that little blue bell so that every time I upload one of these new and wonderful recipes, you'll get notified and you can come over and watch. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you found any value at all in my content. And have a wonderful evening. Okay, brightest blessings.